Yes, yo. It's King Ghidra, combined with the forces of non-ether. Blowing woofers and tweeters, shaking syllable meters. Disasters cataclysmic, mystic natural. It's about time we hit y'all with some substances actual.
So guys, I'm now done cutting the video. It's now rendering. I will do a push workout right here. Today, as you know, my goal is to get up in a handstand, in a full handstand from the floor up. Let's see if I can get it. I will hit you with the clips in 3, 2, 1. Well, actually, I won't work out. Because what actually happened is I pulled a muscle right here. Even before working out, I was just getting changed. And with that muscle pulled, I cannot really move my neck the right way. So the workout I'm trying to do is impossible to do. It's not good because I'll now have to skip next week's rest day. That means I will train every day from now to next Sunday, so that's 9 days, but that leaves time to be productive in another way. Today there's really much work I need to do, so it's actually a good thing in a way. So let's get to work. So guys, if you ever decide to have a Shopify store in 2 languages, never use the automatic translation tool from Shopify. It will ruin your whole store. I just needed to fix like every single word in the store because the translation was just bad. For example, icons in Shopify, they have a specific name because they're linked to Google. And if this name is translated into German, Google doesn't recognize this icon and puts something random in there. But these are just things that happen, and in these moments you can get angry, you just have to fix it and learn from it, and next time you know. And that's also a general lesson. To succeed in anything you do, you have to try out things, and if you try out things, things are not gonna work out. But if you then stop because you quote-unquote failed, you actually failed. Failing is not failing itself. Failing is failing and then not continuing and trying again. That's actual failure. And in the next few days I will set up Facebook ads, and I will use Iman Gaji to kind of have an example of how to do it. I think Facebook ads is probably the #1 fastest way to reach an audience and also to make money. It's not a guess, it's not a gamble, it's actual directed content. But first and foremost, we will post organically, and organically it's more or less a guess because one video might go viral, another won't. But still, at the end of the day, the more you post organically, the higher the chances to blow up, and also the bigger the traffic onto your page or just onto your social media accounts will be. That's why you need to make sure to always post so your brand will be recognized by others. I will probably make another video about this, but I'm just thinking like the actual way to get better constantly is to have a certain window in your week or a day where you don't work but you learn. People say practice makes perfect, but I don't believe that. Practice definitely helps you get better and more efficient, but what makes you perfect, if there is even something like perfect, constantly learning new things, learning other perspectives, is how you actually get better, because now you can apply new stuff. You learn if it works or not, and that's your improvement right there. And I realized myself in the last few months I did that too little. So I was reading a lot of books last year, but let's say the last 3 or 4 months I was only reading the Bible like every week once. But if I actually want to move ahead, I need to read daily and make notes. Not read a book like you read a Harry Potter or something like that. You read it by going through the book, seeing the contents and thinking about which contents are important for you. You go through these chapters and you take notes on what's important to you. After that, create something digital so you have it with you all the time, and that way you will remember it even more. The more you repeat it, the better you remember. So in the next few weeks I will try to take time out of my day to read. I'm not sure what book I will start with, but it will help me both increase my knowledge and my ability to speak English. If I don't speak Chinese for 2 weeks, it's just worse, and that way you can both learn English and increase your knowledge and your skills and abilities. To be saying it wasn't a tough day would be a lie. I think it's okay to sometimes have a hard time moving forward because there's either a lot of work or a single task just can't be solved, and it's a main task. For me personally, it's not easy to post one video every single day because first of all, cutting takes time, and second of all, if you just work like I do, there's not much content and not much stuff to talk about to you guys. But also, it's not entirely true because there's a lot of things I could talk about, but I just don't know what you want to hear. This will develop with more people watching my content, and then I can go more into detail about maybe my past or maybe things I'm interested in or whatever. For now, I'm just posting business content and my workout content. That itself is not easy to post every single day, but nevertheless, I won't stop posting. And when I can work out, which I hope I can do tomorrow because my neck is really stiff, like you won't believe it, I can't really move my head too far. But if I can work out, I will definitely post that and I will do a lot of workouts, but it won't stay that way. It will transform into business as time goes on. If you feel like maybe there's no hope in continuing whatever you do, you just fail, you don't move forward, nothing works your way, just realize that most of the things that actually are worthwhile, they take a while. Easy stuff is gone quickly. You have to build something over a year, over 2 years, 3 years, and slowly you will realize what you can actually do. That also means that for 6 months you have to work without expecting any improvement at all. So I thank you for watching. See you next video and peace.